The way that foster care has impacted my life since I've been in the system, it's had its ups and downs, because I don't have the best rap sheet, and a whole bunch of foster families and adoptions and group homes, it didn't work out because they look at the piece of paper and they judge me off the piece of paper instead of seeing how I really am, and that like I really like people and I'm charismatic, but they see me as a troublemaker. So it's had its ups and downs. Some of the challenges that I have faced is being different, just not being a part of the crowd, being black sheep of the family, being that one kid in the class that doesn't bring their dad or mom to bring your parent to work day, or bring your parent to school day. My bad. So it's just like standing out, and I guess how I overcame it was by like being the person that I am, just like pushing through it, doing me. I feel like the resources that are given to us in foster care, you have to know how to use them at the right moments and at the right times, and be prepared for the process to take a little longer than what you expected. But I feel like foster care has some great tools to offer kids sometimes. Some changes I would like to see in the foster care system is the blue books. I feel like not all the staff should be able to read your backstory about why you're in the foster care system. I feel like that should be something you should, if you have that rapport with that staff or that therapist or that coordinator, that you feel open to share it with them, and that's how they found out, instead of looking at a piece of paperwork and it's there and now it's awkward when you first get there because they know everything about you but you know nothing about them.
In what ways can the community better support foster youth like yourself?
I would say be more open to trauma and stop being so judgmental towards kids on medication, because sometimes the medication really does help like some youth. Some youths don't need it. So like, don't get me wrong, I'm not gonna say every youth needs medication, but they need to be open to being, okay, he's on meds. Not as seeing it as, okay, he's on meds, let's stay away, like there's something wrong with him. Like being more open-armed.
What advice would you give to other youth that are entering foster care?
Keep your head up because your crown might fall.
Can you share a positive experience or success story from your time in foster care?
I don't know. Some people will call it a success, some people wouldn't. I have a daughter. So I love my daughter to death. And she's the best thing to ever happen to me. She gave me a purpose again. So, like, to me, that's the best thing that ever happened to me.
What would you say is one of your dreams?
To be a better father to my daughter than what my father was to me.